I'm Jess Greenfield and I sing and play keys in Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds.
So how did you first become involved with Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds?
Through a mutual friend of mine and Noel's called Paul Stacey. And he's an amazing musician, engineer, producer, mixer. I mean, he's just an incredible musician. And he's worked a lot with Noel, and he played with Oasis back sort of 20 years ago. And I was working with him with another band, and yeah, we just became friends. And then Noel needed somebody, so he passed on my name. Yeah. So yeah, amazing, really.
How did you first get into music and performing?
Well, I was blessed because my dad is a musician, and so I was constantly around music my whole life. From when I was born, basically, they were probably playing music, and I really discovered that I wanted to sing when I was about 15, and I started doing all the school concerts, and then I started doing covers bands to earn money.
Oh.
So I started doing that when I left school when I was about 18, and I did that for years. And as much as I sometimes felt that it was soul destroying, it was actually really good because I learnt to sing in front of one person up to a few thousand people, you know, at big corporate events and stuff like that. And I also learnt to find my sound and my style and the music that I really loved. So yeah, I was doing that for a long time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who would you say motivated you the most to go into music?
Probably my dad. It just felt really natural, kind of growing up and seeing him pursuing something that was so meant so much to him, and also I could see that, you know, it was possible to make it as a musician. My mum was also in a choir, so she'd go out and do that, and yeah, it just, I don't know, it was just a very natural part of growing up. But I think my dad definitely inspired me.
I'd imagine that helps, having someone there showing that it is possible.
Yeah. Exactly, especially somebody like your mum or dad, you know, they're so close to you, so it doesn't feel scary. Yeah, I'd say my dad.
What would your musical ambition be?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, that's tricky, and I'll tell you how that's a really nice thing to think about, because I think I am already achieving my ambition. Oh, that's making me choke up. I think I'm already getting there, you know, because for years I wanted to do big arenas and stuff. And I remember writing down in a notebook, play Wembley, do Jules Holland, and I've been doing all these things. And yeah, so I'd say I'm kind of already doing it, but I would like to release my own album, which I'm already doing with my husband and Guy Paul. So I guess another of my ambitions is to make it in my own right and to be a successful artist in my own right. But I'm very grateful for this gig, obviously.
So what other instruments can you play other than the keyboard?
I can play guitar. What else can I play? It's probably it, guitar and keys. I started learning guitar when I was quite little because my dad's guitarist.
Yeah.
And mainly a guitar teacher. So, yeah.
Are there any other instruments you'd like to learn how to play?
I would love to actually get better at electric guitar and be able to solo, because I can't solo at all, and I'd like to be able to play the drums.
I am able to play the drums.
Oh, actually, I play the tambourine. Yeah, that's my new favourite instrument to play.
So what has been your favourite song from this tour so far to play?
I really enjoy, there's a song called She Taught Me How to Fly, and that's really cool because it's me and Noel singing like kind of all the way through together.
Oh, okay.
So it's really cool. And I also like a song called Keep On Reaching.
That is my favourite one from there.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? And also I get to do the sort of, there's like a solo bit. Keep on reaching.
Oh, right.
I get to do that, so I'm like, here we go. Every night I'm like, get ready. Yeah.
What's been your favourite venue to play in so far?
Oh, I think it's got to be Wembley Arena, because that's my hometown. I'm from London.
Oh, right.
Second to that, I'd probably say Radio City in New York. because it's such an iconic venue. And you go in there and it's just huge. It's just grand and like and incredible and so historic, and there's so many amazing people that played there. So yeah, those two probably. Yeah.
What's it like being in a band with your husband?
It is amazing and challenging at the same time. It's amazing because we share something so amazing like music in common, and the songs we write are often about our relationship together, but also it's challenging because we're so passionate about it that we often argue. But as it's been going along, it's been easier. So it's amazing. And also in our band, it's all our mates. So that's really nice.
Oh, right, so
Yeah.
it's quite like a social thing to do
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like family vibe when we're on stage. It's really nice. Yeah.
Do you feel like your experiences in this tour are going to affect the music you produce with the Kondors?
Ooh. I tell you, good questions. I think what I'll take from this is I really admire Noel and his attention to detail, and he's a real stickler for just everyone nailing their parts and rehearsing and getting it, bang on. And I think before I was I wouldn't say I was relaxed about it, but I'd be kind of more like, oh, we can just turn up and have a look at it. But with Noel, everything's just, and I think that's a really good way to be. And I think I'll take that on board a bit more. And also, just the simplicity of his songs, they're incredible songs. There's something like Wonderwall, which is a few chords, but it's just such an incredible song. So it is possible to write great songs in a simple way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it like for a woman in the music industry?
It is. I'd say it's probably easier now. I think that there are. I think women are way more respected.
Yeah.
It was kind of interesting joining Noel's band because Oasis was such a kind of male band. So I was initially a bit worried about joining something that had such a kind of male, vibe about it. But I don't know. I think if you work hard and if you are nice to people and if you believe in what you're doing and you believe in yourself, then you can. There's no reason why you can't be on the same money and the same, have the same respect as everyone else. So yeah, I think it's easier than it used to be.
Do you have any methods to cope with nerves?
Yeah, probably. I try and just be in the moment and not think too much about what's it gonna sound like on this bit, or am I gonna reach that note or whatever, but just to try and just think, okay, this is the only moment that matters, and breathe. I try and I tend not to get that nervous other than when my mum and dad are in the audience, and my husband sometimes, if he's there, sometimes I get a bit nervous. And we recently did something at Abbey Road.
Right.
And I was really nervous about that. Even though it's just a room, it's the history that's gone on there. And it starts to make you kind of think, am I good enough for this? All those kind of questions. But it was, it was amazing. But yeah, I think just try and keep calm. I do yoga as well sometimes when I'm in the hotel, just to try and balance my mind out.
What have you enjoyed most about this tour?
I think I've enjoyed just playing at these incredible venues, and I've enjoyed being with the guys and the two girls as well. They're just great people, and they've really accepted me, and the whole thing has been, to be honest, pretty mind-blowing. If someone had said last year you're going to be doing this gig, I would have just laughed. Come on. It's been really amazing. To be honest, the whole thing has just been brilliant. But I think, yeah, just playing those kind of bigger venues with these crowds that are just so passionate about Noel's music.
Yeah.
It's just, you get such a buzz from it every night. It's brilliant.
What was the first record you bought?
Ever?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. It might have been Alanis Morissette.
I'm afraid I don't know them.
Oh, it's a girl.
A bit bad.
Well, she's... Oh yeah, your mum will know. So she was big in the 90s,
Alright.
and she had a song called Ironic. You've probably heard that without realising it.
Right. That happens quite a lot. There are songs that I've heard.
She's quite rocky. It's kind of like... It's kind of emotional rock pop. Yeah, probably her album, I think, was the first. But I remember my dad had bought me a few... He bought me like 100 greatest rock anthems or something, 100 greatest love songs. So I'd already like got all these different styles, kind of under my belt, listening to them. But yeah, Alanis Morissette is amazing. Check it out.
So if you could have played on any song from Who Built the Moon, which would you want to play on?
I think I would have liked to have been on the Keep On Reaching recording. I also love Fort Knox. That's really good.
Yeah.
Just like the epicness of it.
Yeah.
Of the intro and like the way it kind of builds. Yeah. I think Keep On Reaching.
So we've got a bit of a quick-fire round,
All right.
as was suggested by my dad. So
Go on, Dad.
tea or coffee?
Tea.
Films or books?
Films.
Drums or bass?
Oh, drums.
Bar or pub?
Bar.
Nightclub or gig?
Gig.
Blur or Oasis?
Oasis. I can't say Blur.
Long walk or video games?
Long walk.
Writing and recording or playing live?
Ooh. Playing live.
Android or Apple?
Android.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs. And cats.
That is all of the questions.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
thank you. It's lovely to meet you.
You too.
Oh, loved it.